Good afternoon, this is Evan with Build Brothers Roofing and Solar doing a digital inspection out here for a home in Ramona. I'm on top of an architectural asphalt shingle roof that's about 15 years old. I wanted to point out a few things here. So first thing I wanted to show is on shingle roofs, I always look for granule depletion and exposed fiberglass. And so you see some of that here. It's most evident on the sections that are directly south facing because the sun is the most damaging thing for roofs. But as you can see here, the sun will beat down on the roof over time, the oils evaporate and the granules will deplete and slide off here. And when it slides off, that fiberglass is exposed. When fiberglass is exposed, this shiny stuff here, and the waterproofing capability of a home is affected. And you definitely see some of the fiberglass on the outside here. The good news is I don't see it on the face of the shingle or the course itself, just on the outside, but it is starting to happen, which is normal for a roof that is 15 years old. Do notice a course here that has completely blown off. That is also due to wear and tear and age of the roof. And so surrounding that, you do have this material that's really starting to pull up here. The adhesion itself has given out in this area here. You can just see the exposed underlayment, and you can even see that there are multiple layers on this roof here. So I believe there are 2 layers of shingle installed on this roof here. So the last roof project was an overlay. Yeah, this area you can definitely see it's getting really loose here. I should not be able to do this on any part of the roof. And here is where it starts to stabilize. I'm not really able to lift here, and again, I shouldn't be able to do this on any part of the roof because when the shingle can lift up this easily, wind-driven rain can get in, and this really just exposes the roof to weather and moisture that would potentially get through as it comes in here, because the shingle is actually what keeps the home waterproof, and once water gets in underneath it, it can definitely get inside the home. But just wanted to give one more look at that here. Yeah, this is really loose. You do have your drip edge, which makes this building up to code, allows for water to run off properly, and protects the fascia board from being soaked with water. You can see other areas where I'm checking the adhesion. Over here, you can see how it's intact, much different from the sensitive area over here where I can lift up pretty much all the course in this area. You also have a solar installation, and I like the way that this was installed about 9 years ago. We love to see proper flashings that were installed. Let me see if I can get a good angle. You can see how it was properly flashed to the shingle roof, and because of that, this solar system is properly integrated. So the solar installation was a professional job. We always want to see that on shingle roofs, where they also use that L-tip material to hook under the flashing and properly integrate with the roof here. So the solar installation looks good. Another thing I wanted to point out is you have had a couple patch jobs already. And so what I'm assuming is that just like the section over on this side of the house where it was really loose, same thing was happening here, and that's probably why the homeowner patched up this section. Then I wanted to show another patch job here, second one in this section here. So same thing, in this area the shingle was probably getting really loose and water may have even been intruding inside, and that's why they did that patch job. So you can just see the difference in new material versus old. That's 15 years old. And so in my professional opinion, I believe this roof has another 3 to 5 years left of life in it. And in my opinion, I believe the best thing to do is to be proactive and fully tear off and replace this roof here. You already have 2 areas that have had patch jobs. And then we have a third one with the adhesion that has completely gone out. And so with that shingle being so easy to lift up, it's only a matter of time before that is going to occur in other areas. And so in that specific area, I do recommend at the minimum an immediate patch job in order to seal that area up where it has failed, as well as a full tune-up for the roof. But my full recommendation is to do a full replacement project where we'll tear off the roof all the way down to the wood decking and then fully replace the roof, and in which case this roof will be in fantastic shape for the foreseeable future. And I will make sure that I get this video out to the realtor. Thank you.